Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the worship leaders. Come on in the room, songwriters. Welcome, welcome. Hey, drop a fire emoji in the comments if you can hear me. If you're going to watch this post or if you're watching it now, I am glad that you are here. Feel free to DM me, message me. I will answer it when I get it. It's all good. Tonight, we're going to be talking about songwriting and we're going to be talking about making money with songwriting. Listen, I'm going to get straight into it tonight because what I'm about to share could literally change the trajectory of your ministry as well as your income. So here's my question. How many of you have written a worship song that your church requests every month, let's say? Or the congregation knows every word. If you've written a song, maybe that your team loves leading, and possibly you've written a song, whenever you do it, it brings people to tears. Whenever you're listening to this, just drop a hand if that's you. All right. All right. And then just keep that hand up, keep that hand going if that song has made you more than $1,000. There is a way. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. And that right there. The problem is, and and that we're going to solve is how that can happen. All right. If you don't know me, I'm Derek Thomas. I've made over $100,000 writing worship songs. I've written for people like Israel Houghton, Donald Lawrence, Vicky Yowie, Martha Munizzi, a host of others. I've had licensing deals with Adidas, John Maxwell, and I did it all from being in a one local church in Toledo, Ohio. Never moved to Nashville, never chased a record deal, even had a songwriting contract with EMI CMG. So if you think your location or your lack of industry connection is stopping you from prospering as a worship leader or songwriter, I want to show you that you're wrong. All right. So let's talk about why songs can stay stuck. And let me know where you're watching from as you come in the room. All right. Let me tell you what's happening to most worship leaders and songwritings. You write a song. Maybe it came from prayer time, and maybe it came from your pastor's sermon. Maybe God just dropped it in your spirit. Your team learns it. You introduce it on a Sunday and the congregation connects with it. And people come up afterwards saying, that song just really ministered to me, right? And then nothing. No recording, no release, no reach beyond the four walls. And the next week comes and you move on to the next song. And that powerful song that you wrote, it's great. It's just staying though in the room. It's staying in the church. Meanwhile, and this is what breaks my heart. Weaker songs with better connections are getting recorded, they're getting streamed, they're getting licensed, and they're making money. If you haven't noticed, there's just a few artists slash churches, and we're singing all their songs. It's time that you had yours out there so that other churches could be blessed by the sound that is in your house. There's three lies that we believe though. And here's why most worship leaders don't do anything about it. The first lie is that I don't have the right connections. They think nobody famous visits my church. I don't know any artists. I'm not in Nashville. That's lie number one. Lie number two is it's wrong to make money from worship ministry. That is a complete lie. This is ministry, not a business, they say. I should just give my songs away for free. I'll send you my address. Look, lie number three is I'm not good enough yet. My songs aren't as good as Bethel or Elevation, right? I'll release them when they're perfect. Whenever you're listening to this, just drop 100% emoji in the comments if you believed any one of those three lies, right? Because I used to believe them. But here's the truth, and the truth is what will set you free. There is a system that can change everything. What if I told you that you don't need to move to Nashville? You don't need a record deal. You don't need famous people to visit your church. What you really need is a system, and the system is simpler than you think. So let me break it down. Step one in the system is write from your pastor's messages. That will always keep you unique in your lyrical content. This is the game changer. Stop writing generic, like Your Love Never Fails songs that sound like everybody else's. Start writing from your pastor's unique revelation. There's a whole lot in that I teach in the community. And when I wrote When the Enemy Comes In, it comes directly from a sermon that has been preached. It's not generic. It's specific. It's anointed, and it's connecting to our house, right? So then when I do things like that, and then you know what happens? Somebody that will come to the church, like Vicky Yohe visited the church, heard the song, and then cut it, right? This is an example. That's the thing that kept happening over and over again. We would write a song. The song would be released on a service night. It connects with our house. It connects with our church. It is the sound of our house, of our church. An artist would show up, hear the song, and see the response of the people and want the song. It's not because I'm chasing the artist, but because I wrote from the revelation of the house. And so we're celebrating that revelation. So that's what you want to do, is celebrate the revelation that is in your house. It always helps to birth unique content that you're not hearing anywhere else. Step two, use your church as your recording studio. You don't need to go outside. The church is the greatest place. Every Sunday service is a opportunity to record. Your congregation's response is free. It's free market research. Like if they're singing it with passion, if they're requesting it, if it's connecting, that's your validation, guys. Record it, release it, and don't wait for perfection. I've made thousands of dollars from songs that my church validated first, right? I'm talking about the building you're in already. That's your studio. Step number three, all right, build strategic relationships. And this can be a place where people get a little sticky. They get stuck. They think, well, no artists visit my church. Okay, so then build relations digitally, right? We got online, social media, go to conferences, join communities, connect on social media. Don't take no for an answer, because every major deal that I've landed started with relationship. Whether it's with Israel, whether it's with Donald Lawrence, whether it's with Adidas, whether it's with John Maxwell, it starts with relationship, and on and on. None of them just fell from the sky. I served our vision in the church I was in first. Then I'm serving their vision with my material. And then opportunities are opening. Here's the key though. You don't build relationships by pitching. You build them by serving. Okay? I teach that also in the community. And here's step four. Understand the 6 income streams. All right. I'm going to show you what the 6 income streams are, because most worship leaders think streaming is the only way to make money. And I just want to tell you that's money, but it's very little money. Okay. That's why you need 6 different streams going, because you can put your song on Spotify, get 1,200 streams, and you'll make less than $4 probably. And think you could probably think that's a waste of time, but it's a place for people to hear what's going on as well. Streaming is just one stream. So let's talk about the other 5. Licensing deals. This is when other artists cut your songs. That can be anywhere from 8 grand to 10 grand to 15 grand per song. Another one would be performance royalties. When your songs are performed publicly, that becomes passive income. I'm still making income from songs I wrote more than 25 years ago. I'm still making money. Mechanical royalties is another one. When your songs are reproduced, that's ongoing revenue. Another one would be sync licensing. The sync licensing is TV, it's films, it's ads, it's YouTube. You can easily make one song on the right TV program is 50 grand easily, right? And it can go up or down from there. And my last one is teaching the system, which is coaching courses. It's community. I'm doing a community. My community is $97 per month, and I'm going to teach you how to make money. And it's going to start in 30 days, right? Where you're able to make money in 30 days to prosperity. In fact, this Friday, we're going to be doing a call from the community. You can join the community. The link is there in the comment section. You can join the community for free. Okay. You can get in there 7 days free, get in on the call, see what we're doing, hear how you can start on this journey of prospering where you are planted. Look, when you have all 6 streams running from your church platform, you can make easily 3 grand, 10 grand per month, and you never have to leave your congregation. Let's keep on going because I've got just a little bit more to give you, because there's a mindset shift that kind of has to happen. Because I know some of you are thinking, but Derek, isn't it wrong to make money from ministry? And let me ask you this. Does your pastor write books, sell them? They have a bookstore? Maybe, maybe not. Yes. Does he do conferences, or she? Do they do conferences? Do they get honorariums? Does your church sell resources and merchandise? Yes to both of those, right? So why is the worship leader supposed to stay broke? Even John, 3 John chapter 1 and 2 says, beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things, not just spiritually. He says all things. Now, of course, in the parable of the talents, Jesus didn't just praise the servant who buried his talent. He praised the ones who multiplied theirs. So look, guys, serving your church on Sunday, that's ministry. Okay? Serving your church on Sunday is ministry, but building income streams Monday through Saturday is stewardship. You don't have to choose between being spiritual and being sustainable, right? God wants you both planted and prosperous, not just in one area, but in an area and prospering. When I was in Toledo, I'm in Cincinnati now, but when I was in Toledo, something I learned that just changed everything for me. My songwriting didn't level up from buying courses or from watching YouTube videos. It leveled up when other worship leaders from other cities and states came to visit our church in Toledo. They weren't beginners. I mean, talking about people that were, excellent doing what they do. They come in and do special music, the whole nine, right? Sometimes we would sing with them, and other times they would just, solo or have their own group there. They were sustaining their songwriting gifting wherever they were from. So when they showed up, my gifting didn't just improve, it rose to meet theirs. Very important, because it just came up. It was like it was being pulled up. Why? Because proximity to people who are doing the thing that you want to do, it just pulls you up. You can't sharpen iron with a video course. You need real collision, like real relationships. You need real community. That's why I didn't build Planet and Prosperous as just another product that you buy and you consume it, alone, or Audible, or Kindle. I built it as a community where worship leaders who are actively writing songs, actively building income streams, and actively thriving in their churches can come together, right? So here, that's what I'm building, and I want you to be a part of it. It's going to bless the worship leader, it's going to bless the pastor, it's going to bless the congregation, it's going to bless the entire church, so that we don't have worship leaders coming in and going out so quickly, creating instability. And we solve that problem. We also solve the problem of songs, which we're not singing everybody else's song. We begin to sing what God is saying to us, which is super impactful and creates unity within the house. So the community that we've created is Planted and Prosperous. We've created that for you. It's specifically for worship leaders and songwriters who want to build income streams without leaving their church platforms. Even if you are not connected to a platform, get in the community, because I want to get you connected to a platform. Because it's not the church that is going to that needs you as much as you need the church. You need their platform. You need to be there blessing that congregation, putting your songs in their mouths. Look, inside my community, you get live coaching calls 2 times a month. I'm teaching this complete system. I'm answering questions. I'm giving feedback. You also get song feedback and critique. I'm posting songs. You're posting songs. You get real feedback from me and other worship leaders. You also get the 6-stream system training. I just gave you a brief synopsis of it. It's step-by-step modules on writing, recording, licensing, monetizing what you do. Of course, the community of worship leaders is doing this right now. Right? Real relationships, real collaborations, real wins that can be shared. And then, of course, publisher and artist connections. I'm opening my network to you. And right now, you can join for free. 7 days for free. Test it out. See if it's for you. Module 1, Module 2 is there. The community is open. We have 50 spots as founding spots. And then the price is going to jump from $97 to $197, because this is valuable information. And it's so valuable to you because it's going to show you how to do better what you are already doing and to take that up many levels. Here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to drop interested in the comment section. If you want the link, then you can see the link in the comment section. I'm going to leave that link there, right? So you can click on it. Once you're in, introduce yourself in the community. Mark your calendar for Saturday, 7 p.m. Okay? This is going to help your whole circle of influence. Right? I'm saying you're done watching other people prosper while you stay stuck. You're ready to steward your gifts well and build something that's sustainable. That's you. Drop interested right now and let's go. All right. My final little part here for you. I'm glad that you're either on with me now or you'll be on later. God didn't give you songwriting gifts just to bury them. He gave them to you to multiply them. And your church is your platform. Your songs are your assets. Your pastor's messages are your competitive advantage. Seriously, you don't need Nashville. You don't need the record deal. And what you do need is a system. And you need this community. That's why we're here. I'm teaching things I've never taught before. Link is in the comment section. Thanks for being on. God bless all of you and peace to all of you.